Updated July 27, 2018, 22 hours 5 minutes and 11 seconds. The Bulldogs end Wests Tigers winning run with a 16-4 victory, while the Cowboys storm home in the second half for a 22-18 win over the Knights in Townsville. Bulldogs v Wests TigersCanterbury Bulldogs have all but killed off Wests Tigers' fairytale NRL finals chance after springing a surprise 16-4 upset on Friday night. 2 tries to Kerrod Holland were enough for the Bulldogs to break a 3-game losing streak at the Olympic Stadium and claim an important 2 points as they seek to avoid the wooden spoon. After North Queensland produced a boil-over against Newcastle earlier in the night, it left Parramatta alone on 10 points at the bottom of the ladder ahead of their clash against South Sydney on Saturday. The Tigers had beaten high flyers South Sydney and St George Illawarra in the previous 2 weeks but showed none of the same urgency and spark. Ivan Cleary's side have been hot and cold all year, beating top 4 teams in Melbourne twice, Sydney Roosters, Rabbitohs and Dragons, but then losing games they should have won. The Warriors now have a chance to open up a 6-point lead on the joint venture club when they take on the Gold Coast on Sunday, meaning their top 8 hopes have all but evaporated with 5 games remaining. The Bulldogs enjoyed a number of opportunities in the first 40 minutes but only had a 6-0 lead to show for at half-time. Brett Morris and Holland both got over the line only to be denied before Holland finally drew first blood in the 15th minute with a barge-over effort. The Bulldogs went 14 in front when Holland got his double off a sharp set play, but they appeared to go into their shell and content to protect their lead. Isan Masters went over to peel the Bulldogs' lead back to just 10 points with 14 minutes remaining. However, the likes of rapidly improving playmaker Lachlan Lewis and veterans Josh Jackson and David Klemmer got him over the line. Klemmer may have a case to answer after appearing to shoulder charge Moses Mbye late in the match. Cowboys leave it late against the Knights. A Gavin Cooper try 2 minutes from full-time secured a comeback victory for North Queensland over Newcastle on Friday night, ending a 5-game home losing streak. Jonathan Thurston inspired the second-half comeback, scoring once and having a hand in the other 2 tries as the Cowboys edged Newcastle 22-18, 2 tries from Lachlan Fitzgibbon and 1 from Aidan Guerra, against 1 from Justin O'Neill, gave the Knights an 18-6 half-time advantage. Owen Hess and Thurston scored within 3 minutes of each other early in the second half, but with Ken Sio more accurate with his conversions, the hosts were still behind until the dramatic late try. The exciting finish was in stark contrast to the way the Cowboys started. After 2 minutes, Jack Cogger drew Thurston, then played in Fitzgibbon, who burst through a big gap before darting inside Tamir Martin for the Knights to open the scoring. The second try saw Danny Levi take the play the ball 2 meters out and feed Aidan Guerra, who broke the line and touched. The Cowboys were allowed back into the game at the midpoint of the first half when Levi was sent to the sin bin. And within 2 minutes they were on the board as a runaround between Thurston and Cooper led to the Cowboys' captain finding O'Neill alone on the touchline for an easy try. The lead was restored 7 minutes before the break when Fitzgibbon scored again, bursting through a gap and brushing off despairing tackles between Thurston and Kane Linnett. After stinging words from Paul Green, the Cowboys came out a better side and Thurston found Hess on the right flank and he burst through 2 tackles to reduce the margin to 8 points. The Cowboys scored again when Thurston went wide to Linnett, who passed to O'Neill and his smart kick inside bounced perfectly for his skipper to collect. As time was running out and with the Cowboys staring at a sixth straight defeat, Thurston found Martin, who passed to Cooper for the winning points. NRL ladder-up topics: NRL, Rugby League, Sport, Townsville 4810, Brisbane 4000, Queensland, Newcastle 2300, Canterbury 2193, Campbelltown 2560, Sydney 2000, New South Wales, Australia. First posted July 27, 2018, 17 hours 40 minutes and 33 seconds.